Hello guys, it's very early in the morning. I just came back from a car boot because there was one on Saturday, and it's that day. It's the Dickinsons Real Deal day. I've got my little robot here. This is where I want to see how much he's gonna be valued at. We obviously know how much it is. Let's see if they do, and see if I can get on the show. So gonna just get my son ready. My mum's coming too, and I'll see you at the show. So I'm in the waiting room to get my toy evaluated. Oh, there's my mum, look how old she is, and there's Kai. Say hello, Kai. Say hello. He's bored already. He's so what happens is I got like a little ticket where I got to wait to get my thing evaluated, and then they tell me if I can get to see one of the actual people on TV. So it should be quite interesting to see if I get on TV or not.
2 hours later.
Well, I'm number 73. I am next, so I'm going to see how much they're going to evaluate my toy. You know how much this is worth. Let's see if they actually know anything about this toy. If they offer me 20 quid for it, obviously they do not know nothing about what the valuation of this toy I've got. So I'm back home now. I'm going to tell you the whole of the experience. I got what I could of the day, because obviously they're filming. There's some special rules about videoing because obviously the show. But yeah, I was there probably 4 hours, about 3 hours. And you have to have like a little ticket to get in queue to get evaluated. So I'm going to tell you what you do first. You have to sign a waiver and all that lot. If you've got your kids, you have to sign one for them, because obviously putting kids on TV. Give it like a little ticket with your number on, and then they'll search out your number. And you go to independent valuers, which obviously are not the ones you see on TV. You go to them, there'll be different ones. And then you get moved on to the VIP room there. You don't, I didn't actually see David or any of them in the main hall. There was a room at the back where you have to, like, that's where the VIP part is, where you obviously get on TV. So I was waiting for about, it must have been about an hour and a half, seeing people go through, trying to look and see what was in there. Somebody I did see had like a Millennium Falcon from episode 2, like in this night, like late 70s, 80s one, mint condition. I was like, great, here we go. I'm not gonna get on because that's just got like center of attention because it's Star Wars. A lot of old, like big, massive, lots of like badges and military stuff was going through, and it came to me, as you saw, and that's where I couldn't film anymore. Reason being, I didn't get on. Yep, they wouldn't allow me to go on. I tried my hardest and they just wouldn't let me go on. Reason being, when I put, obviously, this guy on the table, they all came around. There was one woman who viewed it first, and she goes, "Oh, is that a transformer?" And I just started laughing. I went, "No, it's not." Told her what it was. Basically, she hadn't got a clue what it was. And she goes, "Wow, okay then." As soon as I mentioned it's a robot who fought against Godzilla in their comics and stuff, she was like, "Oh." So she tried to find it, Googling it. These are professional antiques dealers. People are supposed to be pros. And they're just doing the same as what me and you do as resellers. Go on Google, go on stuff, trying to find stuff. And she couldn't find it. So basically, I showed her my eBay page and said, this is what it is. I've had a bid for it. I told her the whole legit, what it was about, what it does and everything. Then this other bloke came and goes, "Oh, that's nice. Is that a transformer?" And I was just like, oh my God. I mean, I know transformers, right? I know what a transformer looks like. Transformers are very distinctive. You know, it's like saying a Power Rangers. I would actually say this looks more like a Power Ranger. You know, when one of the Power Rangers when it turns into a robot, than a transformer. And I was thinking, how are they gonna price this if they don't even know what it is? So they had a discussion how much is. I told them that I already sold it last week, but it got cancelled, and said, yeah, that's what I'm trouble about eBay. People do like cancel on you a lot when it's high price. Then they said, well, basically, you want this certain price, and I don't think any of the main people will give you anywhere near that. If you didn't know what the price was, I would be estimating that to be worth about £60 to £80. And I just well, it's not worth nowhere near, you know, I wouldn't accept that anyway. And says, well, there you go. That's the thing. If you didn't know anything about it and you brought it in, then, you know, it would make no difference. But because you know so much about it and you know how much they sell for and everything, it's better if you went to either a toy specialist or a toy auction to sell it, and you might get £200-300, you might get more. But as you got it on eBay, I would suggest keep it on eBay, because then this other bloke who is more of a toy specialist, he actually searched it and found it, and he was like, yeah, if this is on eBay, put it on at least for about £400 or £500. It might stay on there for a long time, but somebody will collect it, because he says the Japanese market is going higher because of Transformers, because they're from Japan, and other things that are made in Japan, like the robots, you know, stuff like this. It's starting to rise really high, like Pokemon that's gone sky high and all that sort of stuff. And he says, yeah, but we can't accept it, yeah, because you want such a high price. So I said to him, well, I'm a bit gutted, because I brought my lad with me. He wanted to meet David and all that lot. And then my lad came over, because he was over in the background with my mom. And I thought, you know what, I don't mind as long as I sell it over £200. I don't mind, you know. And I was like, they was like, no. And I was pretty good, to be fair. I thought it was a bit bad, because when you see it on TV, it feels like they know what they want, you know, the people, because they say, oh, I want about 150. I know what this is worth. I want about £500. And you see it all the time. Because I knew what it was, they didn't really care. Also, I did find out the people who was doing the evaluations, the people, you know, who was viewing the stuff this time, none of them are toy collectors. There's only one who's into toys, and he wasn't there. So they said that none of them would really pay much for it, because then it's not their specialist area. And I was like, oh, okay then. So yeah, it basically is on eBay, and hopefully somebody will buy my little robot, yeah, because he was too valuable for the real deal. So the real deal is not the real deal. Didn't even get a picture with David Dickinson, because it was VIP, and they didn't even come out to like say hello or anything. Not at all. In them 3 hours, I didn't even see him. I saw him really far back, you know, and yeah, pretty bad. Also, my lad was a bit upset, even though he doesn't really know who he is and doesn't really care. He's seen him on TV, And I said, oh, you might get a picture with him, or you might go on TV. I said, I don't know, but you might. And he was a bit upset because obviously he had to get up early for this, you know, because we had to get there a bit earlier. And yeah, never even got to say hello. But now I know, and now I know that these pro antique dealers really need to up their game. And I actually understand why a lot of them don't like resellers, because we know as much about a lot of the things as much as they do. You know what I mean? Except for like fine art, pottery stuff, which takes a while to learn. I knew more about this robot than all of them put together. And in the end of the day, I'm the real deal. Anyway, I put this out because I put it on Instagram. Everybody wanted to see it. So this is out now. Obviously, I was going to leave it till next week, but obviously I didn't get on there and everything. So I thought, get it out of the way. More footage is coming out over the next few weeks. I've ordered a GoPro. It's coming tomorrow. So car boots tomorrow will not be filmed. I might do a weekly what I've got picked up at the car boots. But over the next few weeks, they're going to be doing a lot of charity shop hunting, a lot of, you know, car boot hunting, you know, with a GoPro, proper videos, me hunting. Because recently I haven't done any, and I wish I'd done, because I've basically got into about 4 arguments with people on car boots due to people being fake dealers who sell fake people on. I can't stand that, you know, and trying to fob me off, trying to say it's real. So gonna have some interesting videos coming up. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this, obviously hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you next time with another video. Goodbye.